Hey, we are Jordan and Dila, a husband and wife from the UK, travelling through life one adventure at a time. We like to share our experiences with the world. We welcome you to join us for this one. Good morning.
Good morning.
So where are we today, Dila Cruz?
From Istanbul.
Our ship's rolled in to Istanbul today. We've got run like a 9 a.m. to 6 p.m, so it's kind of our next stop, isn't it? Last time you saw us we were in Santorini, so we had our magical day in Santorini. It was really nice. Yesterday we were in Kuşadası, which is a port in Turkey. It's mainly shopping really, unless you do kind of one of the old Roman kind of historical visits, which we just didn't have the time to do. So yesterday for us was kind of like a day at sea, wasn't it? Relaxation.
Yeah.
We had a lovely French meal, didn't we, in the restaurant, and then we watched Beetlejuice the musical, which was on our show, which was a very good show, wasn't it? Really good production value. So we've rolled into Istanbul today. So this is my third visit to Istanbul in the last couple of months.
It's like a 1.5.
Yeah, I've done a video from the first time I came here, kind of my first impressions. But this is your real first time seeing the city, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to do things like the Galata Tower, the Sophia Mosque, the Blue Mosque, the Grand Bazaar. Might get a ferry over to Asia as well. Just do some highlights really in terms of the old part of the city. That's my favourite part of the city. I think that's the where it's most beautiful, the bit worth seeing. The Galata Tower is one of Istanbul's most iconic landmarks and was built in 1348 by the Genoese, an old republic located in modern-day Italy. It was originally called the Tower of Christ and is around 63 metres tall. So this is our first kind of reveal of the tower, Dila Cruz. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's really nice. So we're just going to come around this street here. There's a little sort of central area where you can hang out and sort of observe the tower. But there's an iconic street for a photo. So I think we're just going to pop around there and get that photo. I was just saying to Dila as well, I think the way to do Istanbul is on a cruise, because you roll in right near the old town area on the ship. If you go to the port that we have, which is the new kind of underground port, the Galata port I think it's called, and you can do kind of the main parts of the city with just in a few hours.
Probably, yeah.
It's not one of my favourite cities that I've been to be honest. It's not to say it's not worth seeing.
It's just worth seeing.
But I think what's quite nice is it's a little bit rough around the edges as a place, so you can come and enjoy the city and then get back on your beautiful cruise ship and then move on to the next place. So yeah, God, it takes out if you're going up the hills. It's quite very hilly Istanbul if you don't know. So yeah, this is the Galata Tower. So it's 30 euros to go up to the top. I think it's a little bit expensive that, isn't it? 30 euros. It's a lot quieter than when I first came. But yeah, here's the tower from this angle. 30 euros.
Don't forget it's early morning as well.
Yeah, it is a beautiful tower. Yeah, this is the iconic street. Yeah. So when I came here 2 months ago, this was absolutely packed full of tourists. Full. Like you couldn't move that many tourists. So yeah, we've come at a good time, I think, for a photo. So this is the street. You see people posing for photos. And then, yeah, you got the view. So, Dila Cruz, what did you think of the Galata Tower?
Beautiful. It's really
Enjoy it?
expensive to get to.
Yeah, I think 30 euros per person to go up to the top is a bit like robbery, isn't it? But it's a beautiful tower. But the best time to see it, in my opinion, is that kind of sunset time. Actually, I think the best time to see the bridge where we're going to now and the Galata Tower is sunset time. That's when I saw it last time. And it had that kind of magical kind of feeling to it.
No choice really.
Yeah. So what we're doing now is we're walking down to the bridge that kind of, you get a really good view of the Bosphorus River. And that's going to take us to like the touristy part of Istanbul when it comes to the sites. So things like the Blue Mosque, the Grand Bazaar and the Sophia Mosque as well. Yeah, we're excited to see it, Dila Cruz. Let's go. So Dila Cruz, we're on the Galata Bridge, aren't we?
Yeah.
Which connects the Galata Tower there, which we've just seen, to where we're going to, which is kind of like I'm calling it the old medieval part of the city. I don't know what it's called, but the old beautiful historic part. So yeah, so we're going to cover this bridge. What's nice about this bridge is different kind of vantage points along the way, and the sunset in the evening over there is absolutely stunning. So again, want to see it sunset. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on this bridge. You know, you've got the different ferries passing, the old boats. You've got lots of people fishing. So So when I did this walk last time, there was lots of fish here in these buckets, which was really nice. And yeah, you can not in that one. You can walk down, and yeah, you get different vantage points. So it's a nice way to get over to the old town. Just chatting to Dad then. I mean, in the distance here, there's loads and loads of different mosques. It's difficult to know which one's special, really. Yeah, they've all got two towers. Yeah, it's difficult to kind of know which one is the correct one that we're going to be going to. But yeah, we're going to be going. We'll just follow the old trusty Google Maps, and we'll get there eventually. So yeah, something I like about the Galata Bridge is the different viewpoints, as I was saying before. And if you come right down here, you've got such an amazing view, haven't you, of Istanbul. So this part here is actually Asia, over here. And it's a city where east truly meets west. And then yeah, this part here is Europe. So you're going to be potentially going to Europe and Asia. There's my mum and dad up there. And then you've got all the restaurants here, so you can actually sit and have a view of the river, which is nice as well. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
So we've arrived at the Grand Bazaar. So yeah, we'll check it out. So we've just entered into the Grand Bazaar, haven't we? Bazaar, as they say in Uzbekistan. So this is one of the oldest markets in the world, Dilafruz. So I think it goes back to maybe like the 1450s. I mean, or even earlier, because the Ottomans came, I think, 1453, which might explain why the Galata Tower has that inscribed on the outside. So yeah, we're here, and it's visited by millions of people every year. And it's the place to get all your Turkish souvenirs, apparently. You know, you've got to be haggling though, haven't you? So yeah, we'll see what it's like. We've not got any Turkish lira, have we?
No.
We've only got euros and some dollars. So yeah, we'll just see how we get on. See if there's anything we like.
Yeah.
But another reason why it's also famous is it is considered quite beautiful inside, isn't it? As you can see here, the roof. So yeah. Really excited to see it. The first time I saw this was on TV, probably 15 years ago. So I've actually wanted to come ever since then. And I know you've been intrigued, haven't you?
Well, yeah, this is. I just want to see it every shop.
Yeah, because Dila being from Uzbekistan, bazaars are a big part of the culture there. So yeah, we'll have a look around. It's a bit of a maze, isn't it, at the moment? It's a bit difficult to know where to start. Too much about the bazaar, but I know there's 3,000 stalls in 61 streets in Dilafruz, so it's super big. But yeah, it feels like a bit of a mix. Hello, at the moment of different things. Oh, here we go. A little bit more kind of probably what we're interested in, the clothes. So yeah, I think we'll have a look around here. Yeah, kind of some impressions of the bazaar, right? People are smoking as you walk around, so as a tourist, you know, it's not something that you typically like to breathe in, you know, cigarette smoke as you're doing your shopping. But what's interesting is the floors, the streets, the 61 streets, whatever it is, are kind of built to the contours of the land. So you can see here, it kind of goes downhill, and now we're going uphill. Which is interesting in a building to actually, it's very architecturally unique, I would say. And then the ceilings as well are beautifully kind of designed, but the ceiling line seems to be the same no matter where you go. So yeah, it's very interesting. Dilafruz, have you seen anything you like so far?
There are lots of things I like, but we don't have space.
We've got a bit of space, we can get a couple of things. So if something you're really passionate about, let me know. So yeah, shopping continues. So we've come out the bazaar, and we didn't buy anything on this occasion. No. It's yeah, I want your review actually, because Dila loves bazaars. So tell us what you think.
I quite liked it. The only issue for me was the lack of variation and smoking. smoking was the big issue because like all
Yeah.
the clothes and bags they're outside, and then
Yeah, that's a good point.
when they're like smoking, it just puts you off from buying it. So for me, and then they're like really sort of pushy. So
Yeah,
you
there's a
don't
lot of
wanna,
pushy
like,
salesmen. You don't want to register an interest because then it's, you know, you're in a 2-3 minute conversation, or they're trying to get you into a 2-3 minute conversation. You know, I've done sales, so I know what it's like, but obviously you just want a bit of a relaxing shop. In terms of the variation, like I said, it was mainly jewellery, clothing, kind of like your standard Turkish souvenirs.
Oh yeah.
Which is fine, but for me, what made it special was more the experience of going in, seeing the architecture, walking along those streets that have been there for, you know, 600-700 years, selling things to people from all over the world. It'd be interesting to go back in time to see what it looked like. So
it was beautiful. I quite liked it. Lots of jewellery.
So now we've got a short walk to the Blue Mosque, haven't we? So I'm going to go and check that out. Yeah, so hopefully it'll be beautiful. Yeah, so now we're coming into the entrance here of the Blue Mosque. So we're just in the park area, aren't we? Just before you go in.
It's really busy.
It's really busy. It's free to get in, which is nice. I don't think we're going to film inside unless it's allowed, because I don't want to be disrespectful. But it's about 400 years old, the mosque, isn't it?
God, that's really impressive.
And it's famous for its beauty and its blue kind of towers. Now, we've just been to Uzbekistan and we've seen some of the beautiful kind of blue domed mosques there, haven't we? So we've got this Turkish one here. So it looks like the visitor entrance is down here. Not allowed. So you have to wear shorts.
I go and wait with Jar.
So yeah, I've got some shorts. Sorry, I've got some long trousers. I think I can wear. So yeah, I'm going to put them on. So we are now, Dealer Frues, mosque ready, aren't we? I've got my trousers on that my lovely dad has donated to me for the purposes of this. For the purposes of this. I want to see inside. It's supposed to be very beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing it.
Daddy Bear came prepared.
So I don't think we're going to go inside, are we, Dealer? It's too busy.
Yeah.
But we're in the kind of the courtyard area now, and it is really beautiful. And you can see why it's called the Blue Mosque, because of these kind of bluey grey domes here. And yeah, as you can see, it's really busy. A lot of people kind of enjoying being here. But yeah, there's quite a big queue outside to get tickets, I think, if you want to go through that visitor's entrance. Yeah, we've just come out the courtyard area now, haven't we? Yeah. And yeah, it's a beautiful mosque. The only thing I would say is that I think there's other more. If you're coming here to see the beauty of the mosque, which I think is the main reason we came.
Yeah.
The ones that we visit in Uzbekistan are more beautiful, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, it's a nice place to visit. I do recommend it. It's free as well, so you just pop in for a few minutes, then you can leave.
I quite like that it's a bit educational as well.
Yeah, that was the best part for me. Around the courtyard area, there is kind of explanations of Islam. So, you know, the origins of the religion. There's bits about Muhammad, bits about Jesus. But there's revelations in there that maybe, like me as a Westerner, who may know a little bit about Islam, but not too much. It gives a good kind of 101, an introduction to Islam, doesn't it? And it even talks, and it kind of knows its audience, because it talks about Jesus, it talks about the Virgin Mary, and it's kind of trying to kind of show you the similarities there. Which I think, but you're right, it's the God of Christianity, the God of Islam is the same God, the God of Judaism as well. It's the Abrahamic God, the kind of the Old Testament God in Christianity. But obviously between the different religions, there's different interpretations of events and people, and kind of the meaning of the actions of those people as well. So yeah, it's interesting to see. But we have another mosque that we want to visit, don't we?
Yeah.
The Hagia Sophia. And then we're just going to pop around there now and check that one out. We're not going to go inside that one as well, because it's €25. A little bit steep. I don't really like, you know, having to pay to visit religious sites. I think they should be accessible and free for everybody. So any religion, I think that's how it should be. So yeah, we're just going to go around now, aren't we? So yeah, keep the trousers on, keep the short on. So we've made it here to the pink mosque, this one, which is the Sophia one. But what's really interesting about this is 1,500 years old, and it used to be a church apparently. So it's an old kind of Roman church that the Ottomans converted into a mosque when they invaded Turkey, I suppose, when they came to Turkey in the 1400s. Yeah, it's beautiful from the outside. I think this one's more beautiful than the blue one, in my opinion.
More grand, more impressive.
Has a similar kind of feeling to the Galata Tower, just with the brick and stuff. Just feels a little bit more kind of within that vibe. So yeah, very nice. We're not going to go in there, are we, with a €25 fee?
Well, I guess even if we wanted to, we don't really have much time.
Yeah. Because we're on a cruise, we've only got a couple more hours left, and it's a 45-minute walk back, isn't it? So we're going to return back. We're going to get some lunch.
Hungry? It's really cold.
We're hungry. It's cold. Yeah, come to Turkey, they said. Istanbul.
Yeah, it's going to be warm days.
No, it's freezing cold. I came earlier on in the year, and it was a lot warmer than it is today. It's actually coat weather a little bit, isn't it?
So that's it. Was really
Hot,
warm.
and then yeah, this is cold.
This is cold. Yeah.
But yeah, we're on the way back.
We're on the way back. So yeah.
So yeah, we'll probably sign off in the cruise port. But yeah, this is the view from the ship when we're docked up. As you can see here, you can see kind of like the historic part of Istanbul. Really beautiful. You can actually see the main sights here from the ship. So I think that's actually the Blue Mosque there you can see in the distance. It's either that one or that one. And then my brother's pointing over here. I think I might have the wrong one. Which one do you say it is?
That's the Blue Mosque.
The Blue Mosque. And that's the pink mosque. Yeah, you're right actually. Sorry, that's the blue one there. And that's the pink. That's the problem with Istanbul. I mean, it's actually quite beautiful from the skyline. There's so many things to see. It's difficult to pick out the exact thing unless you know what you're looking for specifically. Yeah, beautiful. And there we have it, the end of the Istanbul portion of the trip. So Dila's not with me, she's currently in the room at the moment. She's feeling a little bit tired, so I just wanted to finish it off. In terms of Istanbul, I think a cruise is the best way to see it. You literally arrive right in the nice kind of touristy part of Istanbul. There's no messing around, really easy. Within sort of 20-30 minutes you can walk to the kind of the main sites here. Really simple to do. Istanbul as a place, I've not really changed my mind on it. I think it's nice for probably a day, maybe 2 days. Don't think there's enough to really kind of carry it more than that. If you're interested in history, if you really like Turkey, you're probably going to enjoy it. And also as well, if you like shopping, there isn't really much else to do apart from that. But yeah, I mean, and that's kind of it. That's where we ended today. Yeah, so as always, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.